Welcome to the Adam Sandler special. We thought because Happy Gilmore 2 is coming out on Friday, we decided to cover his catalogue, what Baz has on his DVD collection, and give him his fair dues.
I don't have all of them, but I have a good chunk of them.
Yeah.
And when you put them all together, there is actually an Adam Sandler section in the DVDs. It's quite a lot. I mean, he had a really strong 2000s.
Yeah.
Yeah, really strong.
It was like one after another.
One after another, yeah. But he's an actor that did something very clever and established his own production company, Happy Madison, very early on. Yeah. So he, that's why he's one of the richest.
I think one of my favorite things about Adam Sandler is like no matter how rich or how famous he's got, he has all of his mates.
Yeah,
in all
brings
of his
them all
movies.
back, which I love as well. And also, when I was just pulling out the DVDs, he's always just been a leading man. He never shows up in anything else as a side character or a bit part.
He's
never done a cameo.
Oh, I've never noticed that. Yeah.
So when I was looking at it, I was like, oh, is there any other movies where he just like does a cameo? No, he hasn't. He's never. It's always off his own bat, which is unique in itself. You know, so
definitely.
Think about. But yeah, no matter what movie he releases in America, they just love him and they just flock in the box office.
Yeah, they do actually love him in America, and I love him as well. I think he's fantastic.
And the Netflix deal he did was monumental.
Genius.
Yeah. All right, we'll kick it off with
The
Wedding Singer. I love this movie. Love it.
Was this his first one with Drew Barrymore?
Yeah, it would have been his first one. Yeah.
Very good.
Wedding Singer. Yeah, I mean the music. It's one of my favorite soundtracks ever. I still listen to it regularly.
Yeah, it's a good soundtrack.
Brilliant.
His song that he writes in it, where it has like the first half of it's wrote while he's in love with his girlfriend, and then the second half of it's wrote whenever he's broken up with her.
Yeah, comic
genius.
But yeah, the soundtrack is like 80s-tastic and really enjoyable romp. And he plays a great character in it.
Yeah, it's a pretty fun character. It's a good movie. Check it out. Next on the list is Mr. Deeds. He's basically a pizza guy. He has a little pizza restaurant, and he's he's a popular guy in his little town.
He writes birthday cards.
Oh, that's right. Yeah,
jingles
that's on the side. That's his little thing in it.
So it's kind of like small town, very simplistic.
Yeah.
And he
finds out he's a billionaire because his uncle left him his entire fortune.
Yeah.
And it's quite funny.
Very funny.
His butler,
brilliant.
Is so
very, very sneaky. So. And like you were saying, all his friends come back. Steve Buscemi, he's amazing in it as well. But it's him holding his values, even though he's a billionaire. He's still treating people the right way, and the company people are trying to manipulate him. So
doesn't he buy everybody a Celine S7 sports car?
Yeah. But very funny, uplifting. This was entering into his 2000, so I think that was 2002. So it was kind of kicking off his, because Big Daddy was 1999, which we're going to cover, and then once it hits the 2000s, you'll see the like
just one after another.
Bulletproof. You were saying you haven't seen this?
I don't think I have.
Damian Wayans, Adam Sandler. So this was.
Oh no, I have.
You have?
I just popped back when you said Damian Wayans. I was like, oh, I have seen it.
And then there was a TV series which my good friend Dermot Goggins directed, Bulletproof. So this was kind of a departure for Adam Sandler, as in it was like a serious movie. Now he is still doing comedy in it.
Yeah, especially if Damian Wayans is in it.
Yeah. If anybody knows it, like the Disneyland scene is very funny in the car when trying to.
I'm going to have to rewatch it. I have seen it. I just need to rewatch it.
So he is doing comedy, but it is serious, and there is violence and action in it. So it's like a buddy cop.
Oh, okay.
Okay,
cool.
Maybe it is good. You should definitely check it out.
Right. A brilliant movie, Anger Management.
Yes. Yeah.
Jack Nicholson,
he's perfect.
Is perfectly cast.
Yeah.
He has introvert anger or something like that, isn't it? And like, isn't it Buddy?
Yeah.
He plays a character called Buddy, and Buddy tries to get the anger out of Adam Sandler's character, and it's one level to the next, or the next to the next, and then he becomes friends with all the anger management club. And
he basically he gets assigned Jack Nicholson for part of the treatment, so he's compulsory. He has to be with him as a therapist, and so it's dealing with the anger and Jack Nicholson winding him up and moving in on his girl and everything, and one of the best performances from Jack, and Adam Sandler was able to let rip with his.
Jack just let it go, like he really was unhinged in certain parts of it, like you know. I love the part where he wakes up and his hair is all over the
yeah.
He looks so funny.
Absolutely incredible movie, Punch Drunk Love. So this was an early first departure for Adam Sandler playing fully serious. So there's no
I don't
comedy
think
of
I've seen
this. So it's kind of like the Jim Carrey, you know, he went for a full one. Paul Thomas Anderson directed it. It's really deep, and Adam Sandler got to go to his, you know, when he does his angry thing in Happy Gilmore, and
Yeah.
but he actually got to go to it for real and gets really emotional, and some amazing scenes in it. It's not a perfect movie, but it's just really interesting seeing the acting chops from
the different version of Adam Sandler's acting.
Yeah, it's really good.
Cool. Reign Over Me, which I haven't seen as well. I don't think I've actually seen many of his serious ones.
Yeah, again, this is
except
a serious
for
one.
until after the Netflix deal.
It's about the I could be mistaken here, about the fallout of 9/11.
Oh, okay.
And how it is dealing with all that. Yeah, it's quite heavy. It's totally serious, and I mean, it says funny, engaging, and quietly touching. But yeah, Don Cheadle is amazing in it, but it's definitely not a comedy. It's quite a heavy watch.
Out of 10?
I remember it being good. Like I remember, like so, on memory, 6 out of 10. Yeah,
okay.
Yeah. I think everybody knows Big Daddy.
I spent like most of my teens watching this on repeat over the summers. I love this movie.
Yeah, same. Yeah.
The spit down to the ground part.
Yeah.
I didn't when he's wet in the bed. I didn't wear a bed. It's very heartwarming movie as well as very comedic.
Absolutely, yeah. But I will say though, it's 1999, and on a recent rewatch, I was like, oh, there's a lot. You kind of forget there's a lot of. It's not for kids.
No, it's not a kids movie.
I mean, there's Hooters, and there's like a lot of like his behavior as a singular bachelorette. Where you're bachelor. When because I think I went to watch it with my niece, or I think it was with my niece, and I was like, oh, this is not for kids at all. Yeah. Anyway, but it is really funny.
It's basically a man grown into being emotionally mature.
He's a man-child.
Yeah.
And again, all the regulars come back. So that was 1999.
We go from Big Daddy to Meet the Zohan.
Don't mess with the Zohan.
Don't mess with the Zohan, sorry.
Making up your titles again.
Oh, you know me, pal. I remember being nicknamed Zohan for a solid year when this movie came out, because back then I was a hairdresser, and that was my nickname for a good year.
Yeah.
It was pretty funny.
Stupid, goofy movie.
It's really goofy. Like, it's one of those, you really got to be in the mood for goofy, silly jokes.
Yeah. And that's the thing about Adam Sandler. He goes from one extreme to the other, and it's like Jim Carrey. Some people hate him.
Yeah.
Some people love him. Now, I wouldn't be leaning towards his stupider movies like this. They kind of annoy me. They grate on me a little bit.
Yeah. What was the other one? I can't remember, where he played both of his sister and his brother.
Oh God, yeah.
Do you know what I'm on about?
Yeah.
It was
Jack
really,
and Jill.
Yeah, very silly. But that's like you're saying, there's that spectrum of Adam. Like, there's a super silly, there's the perfect amount of comedy, and then there's obviously the serious roles that we've seen him in more recently, and obviously in the
there's a good few actors, like Eddie Murphy would be the same, you know. Yeah, jump in, but that one not really for me, no.
Yeah, I rate it. It has funny parts, but
now this is a great movie. Click, great script.
It's a very, very interesting premise
concept.
Yeah. You don't really expect the whole you can't rewind and change.
It's gut wrenching. I mean, like the ending of that movie, and like I talked about on the other episode, like I'm dead inside. But if that doesn't get you at the end, when he's like aging, and
and then he can't go back and change the past, but then obviously it does end happily.
Yeah.
Eventually.
But I mean, the whole moral of the film is the grass is always greener, you know. He thinks,
and to live in the moment.
Yeah. But Christopher Walken's brilliant in this movie.
What's
really
Christopher Walken not good?
He's having so much fun in it. But a really deep movie. Like, it is funny and it's breezy in places, but then it goes to a whole new emotional level, you know.
Like the whole family aspect. Don't wish away the silly little moments that you just want to fast forward and get to the next thing. Yeah. It's all about living in the moment and appreciating each moment as they come.
Rewatch it tonight.
Actually, maybe rewatch it myself. I now pronounce you Chuck and Larry. Two firefighters, New York, They get married
Yes.
for insurance claim.
Yeah. I mean, this is my full ADHD here, but I was like, do you reckon anybody who bought a cinema ticket when this was out said the full title?
No, it's Chuck and Larry. It's Chuck. Oh, like here's your ticket for.
No, but just like, can I have one ticket for I now pronounce you Chuck and Larry? But it's like, no, one for Chuck and Larry, please. Yeah.
It's great. It's a great, great movie. It's fun. It's Adam Sandler's like this bachelor, like kind of womanizer, bit misogynistic, and then his best friend, who's also a firefighter, loses his wife, and then he has to get married so he can claim the life insurance, I think it was, or something like that. It's something along those lines. And then they just get married along. But then it's kind of like early on in like the marriage equality for the same-sex marriages. So it was kind of touched a lot of different layers, but at its core, it's comedy and it's pretty funny.
Yeah, I just remembered like thinking I should like it more than I liked it.
I enjoyed it.
Yeah,
I'd give it a good 7 out of 10.
Would you? Yeah. And then I think
for the comedy.
I think I did try to rewatch it, and I was just like, no. So yeah, I don't know. Maybe I should watch it again.
Yeah, rewatch it.
Now, funny people. Judd Apatow.
Both hilarious and like gut wrenching.
Yeah, really long movie.
Yeah,
very very long movie, and again, it deals with serious tones, even though it's called Funny People.
Yeah. I think that's the irony of it, isn't it?
Yeah, but like I think it's Apatow's deepest movie that he's ever done, and like Seth Rogen is kind of the comic relief and everything, you know.
Yeah.
But
that's the thing about it. Adam Sandler's not really the comic relief in this movie. He's more of the serious role.
So he has cancer in it, doesn't he?
Yeah, he's dying or something.
Yeah, and that's the whole.
He's trying to beat cancer.
Trying to beat cancer and through comedy trying to find it. But so it's definitely not a breezy watch.
But it's a very good watch.
Yeah, it's a good watch.
Yeah, very good watch.
Yeah. Underrated maybe.
Just go with it. I want to say this is his first role with Jennifer Aniston, and one of the best. They clicked so well on screen. I find this movie very, very funny. The kids in it are very funny. A little girl who's trying to be an actress, just like you, Baz.
The digs again.
But yeah, no, he's a surgeon, and he takes them on holidays, and it's just one fun thing after another, I think.
It says a laugh out loud, feel good comedy, which is exactly what it is.
Yeah.
You always say, "Oh, I think the chemistry's great with Jennifer Aniston." I think she's just really good with everybody that she does.
Well, that's another way to look at it. Not Dolph Lundgren, but Dolph Lundgren. Another movie where Dolph Lundgren.
You're obsessed.
But he just calls himself his best mate calls himself Dolph Lundgren.
Okay.
Because he couldn't think of another name.
Look, I'll take your word for
it. Yeah, rewatch. It's a good watch. Rewatch that.
51st Dates. Drew Barrymore.
Brilliant concept.
Yeah. So yeah, this definitely came after the.
You know when you say you're always dead inside. Did you get weepy at the end of this?
No, I don't think so.
Oh,
no, I don't know.
Still dead inside.
Can't remember.
Whenever the song's playing when he's on his boat and he's...
Yeah.
No?
Nah. I rewatched it quite recently just to revisit it, and yeah, it's good.
It's a great movie.
You know?
Yeah. Basically, Drew Barrymore's character has short-term memory loss, and every time she goes to sleep, she wakes up the next morning, she thinks it's like 10 years prior. Her memory doesn't save like over her sleep time.
Yeah, and the community are trying to protect her, and then Adam
comes along
with her, and he wants to prove that every day he can remind her who he is. But it's quite romantic.
It's a nice ending.
Yeah,
it's a very romantic movie actually.
Probably should have been in our rom-com countdown. Get.
Next, The Longest Yard, which is a remake of Burt Reynolds movie from the
70s. And then
Vinnie Jones
did
Mean Machine.
2001, and then this 2005.
And Burt Reynolds came back to reprise a different role in this movie, which is kind of cool. Yeah, I like when they do that.
It might have been weird for him to do that, but yeah, it's pretty cool.
Yeah, it was cool.
You like this movie?
I love this movie. It's like one of my all-time kind of favorites for just going back and rewatching, just for an easy breezy, turn your brain off kind of thing.
Prison, football team, feel good.
Yeah.
And Adam Sandler's good in it.
Yeah, and it's kind of serious.
Yeah.
But it has a lot of humour through it.
But he's not being goofy.
He's not being goofy, Adam Sandler. He's being like, he doesn't like blow out the jokes every 2 seconds. Like, it's good watch.
Bedtime Stories is a great one if you have kids. Pure imagination, telling stories, and all the stories come to life.
Yeah. Darcy loved this when we played it for her.
I really thought like it was going to be crap, and I actually found myself enjoying it.
No, you do. Even as an adult, you kind of enjoy it because the cinematography that they use for like the dream sequences. Yeah. It's really nice. It's a lovely film. It's heartwarming.
Yeah.
It's nice.
And he said he made it for his kids, which is nice as well. So they could watch.
You can kind of tell that now that you said that. Next is Billy Madison.
Yeah, which
goofy Adam Sandler. Yeah, but still very, very funny.
1995, which was his first breakout movie. We're going to cover. He has one before that. But yeah, very, very childish, goofy, and it's about him going back to school, basically.
From like kindergarten and working his whole way up through to high school and getting his diploma.
Yeah, it's quite ridiculous, but I watched it a lot.
It's fun. It has a lot of funny jokes, it has somewhat decent storyline, and it's an easy watch.
Introduced the world to Adam Sandler, definitely.
Good.
Classic Waterboy.
Waterboy.
Even if you're not an Adam Sandler fan, I think a lot of people love this movie. It just has a bit of everything.
Yeah, it tailors to a lot of different audiences. It definitely does. You could be a football fan, obviously you could be an Adam Sandler fan.
Yes, I mean the premise is he's a water boy for the football team, and he's a little bit slow or has learning disabilities, so he's kind of been taken advantage of. And then they find out that he is like an unbelievable tackler and footballer and all that kind of stuff. Yeah,
it's kind of like that whole thing with Tom Hanks in Forrest Gump, where they realize how fast he is, and they just put him on the pitch just for running, and they put him just on the pitch just for tackling. Yeah. So it's kind of like that.
Kathy Bates is brilliant in this movie. Very good. Really, really good. And full of comedy. And again, I watched this so many times, and all the friends come back again.
Yeah, all of his mates, I think, are in like 80% of these movies. Going Overboard, which is one I'd never seen. Is this like early?
Yeah, you don't need to see this.
Okay.
This was his first ever after like SNL comedy and then in there, and it's just, if you think Billy Madison is ridiculous, this is like even more ridiculous. Just really low budget.
More ridiculous than Jack and Jill?
Different, like more like Billy Madison, but even more immature.
Okay.
So this was his first ever.
Anybody else famous in it?
Step into it. I don't think so. Not that I can remember. But no, you don't need to. Oh, Billy Bob Thornton. Billy Zane. He pops up in everything.
Billy Zane is just an extra in everything these days.
Oh my God, going overboard. Wow.
Cool.
But yeah, you don't need to put that on the list. And then Airheads. You said you hadn't seen it.
No, I have seen it. I forgot all about it. Yeah, Brendan Fraser.
Yeah,
Steve very
Buscemi, good. Just brilliant. Yeah, three rockers. A radio station refused to play their music, so they break in and held them hostage.
I'd actually forgotten that he was in this, but I remember Brendan Fraser being like, was Brendan Fraser like the real lead role in this, or the most
he
role
was
that
like
was
the main
guy,
yeah.
And I think that's why I had forgotten that I'd watched it. Brilliant movie. I thought.
It's really good.
Really well wrote.
High pace, good comedy. Nice little twists in it as well. Yeah. But yeah, check out Airheads if you haven't seen it.
And finally, that leads us to what we have in the collection, not all of his movies, but because Happy Gilmore, one of his all-time greats.
Yes, and obviously Happy Gilmore 2 is coming out. What do you think of the trailers?
I didn't watch the most recent trailer because I feel like when you watch like the trailer right before release, it kind of gives you too much of the story. So I kind of want to go into it a little bit blind, not knowing exactly what's going to come. The teaser trailer and the first trailer looked good. I was like, I'm happy that they kind of went. Remember Grown Ups 1 and Grown Ups 2? Grown Ups 1 was brilliant, and Grown Ups 2 was a little bit silly and slapstick. I'm very wary that it might be like that, and I don't want it to be.
Okay. Yeah, I'm going in with a non-judgmental brain, just to be like, we'll give it a go. And the fact that it's going straight to Netflix.
Well, I think that's because of the Netflix deal.
Because of the deal, yeah. But it'd be interesting to see what they do with it and if it warrants a sequel. Now, I did hear Adam Sandler saying that he did say no a lot over the years until the script was right. So
Okay.
hopefully that is the.
That's usually a good sign
Mm.
when somebody keeps saying
Not
unless-
always, but usually.
Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, hopefully. But I mean, Happy Gilmore. I mean, it was just watched on repeat.
100%. I've watched it like twice this year.
I literally watched it like 3 weeks ago.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Same here. If you don't know and you're living under a rock, Happy Gilmore is about a hockey player who doesn't get a big break on the hockey pitch,
Mhm.
and he goes and he's in a batting cage, and he's spotted by Carl Weathers, who's a pro golfer, and says he could do well in the pro golf scene.
Yep.
And then he uses his skills with his fastball from hockey to hit a couple 100-yard drive.
Well, the first golf encounter though is when they're clearing out his granny's house, which is the whole point of the movie,
Yes.
and then the removal guys were like, "Oh, I bet you can't hit it this far." And
Yeah.
it knocks it. But yeah, I love Ben Stiller in this movie as well. He's brilliant.
It's like, we're going to have arts and crafts for 4 hours today.
And he's back in the second.
Oh, is he
one,
coming
which is
back?
good,
Oh, brilliant.
which is good.
Is that the most recent trailer that I didn't watch?
Oh, is it? I don't know if I saw it on the trailer. I don't know if I watched the most recent
But he's in it.
trailer, but he's in it. But yeah, I just watched this on repeat. Just an absolute feel good, funny.
Yeah, I totally
comedy
agree.
movie. So that was 1996. So, yeah, a long time ago. I had it on video.
19
and
years ago.
Yeah, we watched it all
Wow.
the time. But if you haven't seen Happy Gilmore in prep, or if you haven't seen it in a while, watch it this week, and be in preparation for
Get prepped.
number 2 coming out next week. That was Adam Sandler. Obviously, a lot of ones that I don't have. I love Uncut Gems.
Uncut Gems, brilliant.
Brilliant.
The one where he's the basketball.
Oh, that was actually really good. Yeah,
thought that was a really good
that was a
movie.
good movie. Yeah.
Spaceman was good.
Mm,
Out there,
yeah,
very out there, but good.
he's definitely pushing the boundaries
Yeah.
for his movie choices. So yeah, hope you enjoyed it, and let us know what you think of Happy Gilmore too.
Yeah.